Hi guys, so you're starting module 5, so it's all about bone health and iron deficiency, things like that. So that's what all your content is focused around. I really want, you can kind of take it two ways. Some stuff you kind of go over, it seems like a little bit of a Debbie Downer because with bone health, you're talking about growth and development and that optimal window until from birth until 25, well, really conception until 25. And then with iron deficiency, it's something that's very common that we see a lot. And that iron deficiency symptoms can really impact all areas of the body and your well-being. So it's something that you always want to focus on. And so the discussion question is really focused on groups of people that are susceptible for either risk of poor bone health and risk for low iron stores, which could lead to anemia, which is the scientific term for low iron. Then taking those groups, so whether it's, elderly, pregnant women, people that are eliminating certain food groups that are rich in those nutrients, and kind of talked about the reality of those groups and how prevalent it is to experience these deficiencies in like calcium, other nutrients, but specifically calcium when it comes to bone health, and also iron, which happens a lot when you're eliminating animal-based food groups, so like your meats and your dairy. And how that impacts them. So the big thing I always talk about is, if people for whatever reason want to eliminate a food group, they can't just be negligent to the nutrients that they're cutting off from that food group that it provides. So fortunately, a lot of food provides overlapping nutrients. So it's part of having those groups that are susceptible to those nutritional deficiencies, saying, hey, if I am eliminating a source that's really, really high in this nutrient, very common way to get that nutrient, how am I going to make up for that? And how am I going to consciously put effort into my meal planning and food consumption and shopping so that doesn't happen? So really, for your discussion question, we should be seeing a mixture of different content that's focused around either those issues of iron deficiency or decreased bone health, because a lot of times, even though they are two separate things, because those food sources tend to be animal-based with both of those nutrients, when people are eliminating that, they can kind of experience both of those issues. So that's what we should be seeing in the discussion post. For your writing assignment, we're actually doing the second part of your food diary. So in the first part of your food diary, you should have identified 3 areas that you wanted to work on to improve whatever areas you identified as improvement areas. So when I go through and I'm looking at this, you're going to go through and track your nutrients 4 days again, and you're basically going to be identifying and comparing how you did from the changes you wanted to make from your first one. So you should re-identify what those changes were you wanted to make. Say if it went well, talk about what steps you did to make it better. I still really want you to pull in the numbers from your tracker information. So a lot of you will provide either a picture or spreadsheet of your nutrients, which is great because it proves to me that you actually did it. But I'm not actually going to, like, if you say, oh, my diet was high in sodium and I was really looking to try to reduce that, I'm not going to go back and try to look for those numbers. I really want you to pull those numbers in for me and show me that you are identifying, yep, my sodium was XYZ. Say my sodium was at 3,000 milligrams and I wanted to bring it down to like 2,000, and preference that all in your thing. So really showing me that you know how to take the information and use it to make improvements and changes. And if for some reason it didn't go as well, or you felt like your goals were too big and you need to kind of baby step your goals to actually make them achievable, talk about that and talk about how you want to achieve that. So again, if you did not hand in your first dietary analysis, you will really only be eligible to receive half credit on this assignment. And that's really being generous because it is so compare and contrast between the first and the second. So that's why with the Food Diary 1, that is the only assignment I will allow to be submitted late, and you will be provided partial credit for the grading because it is so detrimental for your writing assignment in this module. So again, if you haven't done the first one yet, or maybe you started it and just never submitted it, you need to submit it now. And then I'm guessing just because of the timing, your second diary will probably be late. Or you could structure it as in like, these are the things I've already started changing, and these are the things I've already noticed different, because they'll be so close together in time. So again, if you have any questions, please email me. I hope you guys have fun and that these writing assignments are really helpful for real life application, and it doesn't seem just like busy work to you guys, because that's how we really try to structure these assignments, so they're very useful. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, have fun, and you guys are almost through the semester, so good luck.